topic of today's debate is: are parents more responsible for a child's discipline than teachers? Let's hear both sides.
Good evening, everyone. I believe parents are more responsible for a child's discipline than teachers. Why? Because discipline starts at home, from how a child speaks, behaves, eats, and even respects others. Parents are the child's first teachers. They set the example every day. If a child learns to say please and thank you, or learns not to lie, it's mostly from home, not school. In Indian homes, even today, values like touching elders' feet or not interrupting while others speak are taught by parents. So, yes, the foundation of discipline is laid by parents.
I respectfully disagree. While parents are important, in today's world, children spend almost 8 hours a day at school. That's a huge chunk of time where teachers shape their behavior. Discipline in the classroom, like being punctual, wearing uniform properly, finishing homework, is all taught by teachers. Also, in many households, both parents are working, and they hardly get time to supervise their kids. So teachers end up playing a bigger role in maintaining discipline, especially in middle and high school.
That's a fair point, but let's think deeper. A teacher manages 30 to 40 students at once. Do you think they can give equal attention to each student's behavior? Parents, on the other hand, deal with just one or two children. They know their child's habits, strengths, and weaknesses. For example, if a child lies in school, it's often because lying was never corrected at home. In fact, studies in India have shown that children with stronger parental involvement have better discipline overall.
Yes, but let's not forget the impact of school discipline systems. Have you heard about schools in Japan? Teachers there focus on building character through class cleaning, team activities, and silence exercises. In India, too, morning assemblies, class monitors, and school rules help create discipline. Teachers give structure and routine, things many parents fail to maintain at home. And when students break rules, it's the teachers who correct them first.
That's true, but even the best school rules won't work if parents don't back them up. Let me give you a real example. In Bengaluru, a school introduced a no-phone rule, but some parents secretly gave their kids phones anyway. Why? Because they didn't agree with the teachers. So if parents aren't on the same page, discipline breaks. Teachers can guide, but it's the parents' responsibility to support and reinforce it at home.
I get your point, but let's be practical. Not all parents are good role models. Some parents shout, fight, or even ignore their kids. How can they teach discipline? Teachers, especially in good schools, are trained in child behavior and psychology. They deal with all kinds of students every day. Think about the midday meal scheme. Teachers not only manage food, but teach discipline in cues, sharing, and cleanliness. That's hands-on discipline.
You're right that not all parents are perfect, but they still play the biggest role. Even small habits like brushing teeth or respecting maids start at home. If a child grows up in a respectful environment, they carry that into school. Also, during online classes in the pandemic, who kept the kids disciplined? Mostly the parents. Teachers could only do so much on a screen.
That's a good point, but discipline is not just about manners. It's about preparing for society. Teachers expose students to teamwork, deadlines, competitions, and consequences. In sports, exams, and debates like this, it's teachers who push students to follow rules and stay focused. In fact, in hostel-based schools like Navodaya or boarding schools, it's teachers and wardens who take full responsibility for discipline.
To conclude, teachers definitely play a big role, but discipline is not built in classrooms alone. It's a daily habit shaped mostly by parents, from waking up on time to using respectful language. Without parental effort, even the best teacher will struggle. That's why I believe parents hold the bigger responsibility.
And I'll say this. In today's fast-paced world, teachers are the backbone of discipline. They don't just teach subjects, they teach life skills. They notice changes, they guide behavior, and they often fill the gaps left by parents. So teachers take on the larger role, especially in a child's daily discipline.
Yes, but that's exactly why parents need to step up more. We can't expect teachers to do everything. Parents need to be the first line of discipline because they influence children from birth. Discipline is not a subject, it's a lifestyle, and that begins at home.
And still, I'll stand by this. A child's world grows outside the home, and that's where teachers come in, helping them stay disciplined in public spaces, group settings, and future workplaces. Both matter, but in terms of daily impact and structure, teachers often lead the way.
This was a great debate. Now it's your turn to share your opinion in the comments. Do you think the parents are more responsible for a child's discipline than teachers? Let me know.